Imagine slashing your power bill with a single 5-hour trick. No expensive gadgets, no complicated installations, just a simple hack that anyone can do at home. Sounds too good to be true, right? But that's exactly what's happening right now in online DIY communities across the globe. People are sharing stories of how this tiny, overlooked solution is making a massive difference in their monthly expenses. And yet, you won't hear a word about it on the evening news or from the big energy companies. Why is that? Let's be honest. We're all tired of being told that the only way to save on electricity is to shell out hundreds or even thousands of dollars for official energy-saving devices, or to jump through hoops for rebates that never seem to materialize. But what if there was a way to take control, right now, for less than the price of a cup of coffee? What if the answer has been hiding in plain sight, quietly passed around by those in the know, while the rest of us are left in the dark? Today, I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly how this $5 power hack works, step by step. I'll explain why it's being overlooked, who stands to lose if it goes mainstream, and how you can join the growing movement of people taking their energy future into their own hands. Ready to see what they don't want you to know? Let's dive in. Let's face it, energy bills are climbing higher every year, and it feels like there's no end in sight. Every month, millions of people open their utility statements and wonder how it's possible that the cost keeps going up, even when they're trying to use less. And it's not just about the money. With rolling blackouts, grid failures, and unpredictable weather, more and more of us are realizing just how fragile our energy system really is. We're told to trust the grid, but what happens when the grid can't be trusted? So, what are the solutions we're offered? Solar panels sound great until you see the price tag, thousands of dollars up front, complicated permits, and months of waiting for installation. Even then, you're still tied to the grid unless you invest even more in batteries and backup systems. Generators? Sure, they'll keep the lights on during an outage, but they're noisy, require constant maintenance, and guzzle fuel that's getting more expensive by the day. And let's not forget the endless parade of official energy-saving gadgets, smart thermostats, fancy plugs, and high-tech bulbs, each promising to shave a few dollars off your bill, but only after you've spent a small fortune. I've heard from so many people who feel trapped by these options. Like Sarah, a single mom who tried to go solar but was denied financing. Or Mike, a retiree who bought a generator, only to find out it wouldn't power half his essentials. Or Lisa, who invested in the latest smart home tech, only to see her bills barely budge. The frustration is real, and it's growing. That's why the idea of a simple, affordable alternative is so powerful. People are hungry for something that actually works, without breaking the bank or requiring an engineering degree. And that's exactly where this $5 power hack comes in. But how did it even come to light? Let's look at the story behind its discovery. Every revolution starts with a spark, and this one began in the most unlikely of places. A cluttered garage in rural Ohio. Meet Dave Miller, a self-taught tinkerer and lifelong DIY enthusiast. Frustrated by his ever-rising electric bills and skeptical of the so-called official solutions, Dave decided to take matters into his own hands. One rainy weekend, while rummaging through a box of old electronics, he stumbled upon a forgotten component that would soon become the heart of the $5 power hack. Dave's first instinct was curiosity. Could this tiny part, usually overlooked and dirt cheap at any hardware store, really make a difference? He wired it up to a basic household appliance, ran a few tests, and watched in disbelief as his energy meter slowed down. At first, he thought it was a fluke. But after repeating the experiment with different devices and seeing consistent results, Dave knew he was onto something big. Skepticism was immediate when Dave posted his findings on a small DIY forum. Comments ranged from, "This has to be a scam," to, "There's no way something this simple could work." But then, a few brave souls decided to try it for themselves. One by one, they reported back with screenshots, videos, and detailed logs showing real savings. The buzz grew louder. Soon, the hack leapt from obscure forums to YouTube channels, Reddit threads, and Facebook groups. People from all walks of life, students, retirees, off-grid enthusiasts, were sharing their own builds and tweaks. Some claimed to cut their bills by 10%, others by even more. The excitement was contagious, and the hack's reputation exploded. But as the results poured in, so did the questions. Why hadn't anyone heard of this before? And what would happen if everyone started using it? So, what's the secret behind this $5 power hack? How can something so basic make such a noticeable dent in your energy bill? The answer lies in a principle that's been hiding in plain sight for decades, one that big companies use all the time but rarely talk about when it comes to home energy use. At the heart of this hack is a small, inexpensive device called a capacitor. If you're not an engineer, don't worry. The concept is surprisingly simple. Think of your home's electrical system like a busy highway. Ideally, all the cars, or electrons, are moving smoothly in the same direction, getting you where you need to go efficiently. But in reality, many household appliances, especially those with motors like refrigerators, air conditioners, and washing machines, create a kind of traffic jam. They draw power in a way that causes some of the energy to bounce back and forth rather than moving straight through. This wasted energy is called reactive power. Here's where the capacitor comes in. It acts like a traffic cop, smoothing out the flow of electricity and reducing the amount of energy that gets wasted. By installing a properly sized capacitor near your appliances, you help your electrical system use power more efficiently. The result? Your meter records less wasted energy, and you pay less for electricity you never actually used. This isn't some fringe theory. It's the same principle used in industrial settings to save companies thousands of dollars a year. Factories and office buildings routinely install power factor correction devices to optimize their energy use. But for some reason, this simple fix has rarely been promoted for home use. Maybe it's because the savings, while significant for individuals, don't add up to big profits for the companies selling energy. What's truly remarkable is how accessible this hack is. The capacitor itself costs just a few dollars at any electronics store. Installation is straightforward, requiring only basic tools and a little know-how. And because it's a passive device, there's no ongoing maintenance or complicated programming. In short, the $5 power hack works by helping your home's electrical system run smarter, not harder. It's a classic example of how a little knowledge and a willingness to question the status quo can lead to big results. And as more people discover this trick, the question becomes, why hasn't this been common knowledge all along? Ready to take control of your energy bill? Here's how you can build the $5 power hack yourself, right at home. Don't worry if you're not an electrician. This project is designed for beginners and seasoned DIYers alike. Let's get started. Materials you'll need. Total cost, about $5. 1 Stex AC motor run capacitor, 10-20 microfarads, 250 Vi or higher, available at hardware stores or online for $3.5. 2 insulated wire leads, about 12 inches each. 1 electrical junction box, optional for safety and neatness. 2 wire nuts or terminal connectors. Electrical tape. Step 1. Choose the right capacitor. Look for a motor run capacitor rated between 10 and 20 microfarads, MEF, and at least 250 volts AC. These are common and inexpensive. If you're unsure, ask at your local hardware store or check online. Just make sure it's a run capacitor, not a start capacitor. Step 2. Prepare your workspace. Safety first. Unplug any appliances you'll be working near and, if possible, switch off the circuit at your breaker box. Make sure your hands are dry and you're working in a well-lit area. Step 3. Attach the wires. Connect 1 wire lead to each terminal of the capacitor. Use terminal connectors or wire nuts to secure the connections. Wrap any exposed metal with electrical tape for extra safety. Step 4. Install the capacitor. The easiest and safest way is to install the capacitor in parallel with a large appliance that uses a motor, like your refrigerator or air conditioner. This means connecting one wire to the hot, live wire and the other to the neutral wire at the appliance's power cord or inside the junction box. If you're not comfortable with this, you can also wire the capacitor into a plug and simply plug it into an outlet on the same circuit as your appliance. Step 5. Secure everything. If you're using a junction box, place the capacitor and wires inside, then close it up. This keeps everything neat and reduces the risk of accidental contact. Double check all connections and make sure nothing is loose. Step 6. Power up and test. Restore power to the circuit and turn on your appliance. If you've done everything correctly, the capacitor will immediately start working to smooth out the power flow. You might not notice anything different at first, but over time, you should see a reduction in your energy usage, especially if you monitor your meter or use a plug-in energy monitor. Safety. Tips and best practices. Never work on live wires. Always turn off power before making connections. If you're unsure about any step, consult a qualified electrician. Use only capacitors rated for AC use and the correct voltage. Keep the capacitor away from moisture and heat sources. Troubleshooting common mistakes. If your appliance doesn't turn on, double check your connections and make sure the capacitor isn't shorted. If you hear buzzing or see sparks, disconnect immediately and review your wiring. Not seeing savings? Try a different appliance or check that your capacitor is the right size. Share your results. Once you've built your $5 power hack, let us know how it worked for you. Post your results, photos, or modifications in the comments or on your favorite DIY forum. Every home is different, and your tweaks could help others save even more. This is how the community grows, by sharing, learning, and improving together. The real proof of any DIY hack is in the results, and the $5 power hack has sparked a wave of testimonials from people who decided to try it for themselves. Across forums, YouTube channels, and social media groups, users are sharing before and after photos of their energy meters, screenshots of their utility bills, and even video walkthroughs of their setups. The stories are as diverse as the people telling them, but the theme is always the same. Real savings, real empowerment, and a sense of beating the system. Take Sarah from Texas, for example. She posted a photo of her electric bill showing a 15% drop in usage after installing the capacitor on her air conditioner circuit. I was skeptical at first, she wrote, but after 2 months, the numbers don't lie. I spent less than $5 and saved over $30 already. Then there's Mike, a retiree in Michigan who shared a video of his energy monitor, before and after adding the hack to his refrigerator. The difference was clear. His baseline wattage dropped, and he noticed his fridge running more smoothly. What's striking is how these results stack up against mainstream solutions. Compare the $5 hack to a $300 smart energy monitor or a $2,000 solar panel installation. Those options require big investments, complicated setups, and often ongoing maintenance. The capacitor hack, on the other hand, is simple, cheap, and can be done in an afternoon. For many, it's the first time they've felt in control of their energy use without breaking the bank. Of course, there are skeptics. Some people doubted the hack would work or worried it was just another internet myth. But as more users posted their data and shared honest feedback, the tide began to turn. Even those who didn't see dramatic savings reported small improvements and no negative effects. The consensus? For the price of a fast food meal, it's worth a shot. So, what happens when you put the $5 power hack to the test? You join a growing community of people who are tired of waiting for permission to save money and take charge of their own energy future. And that's a result you can't put a price on. You might be wondering, if this $5 power hack is so effective, why isn't it being shouted from the rooftops by energy companies or featured on the nightly news? The answer is as revealing as it is frustrating. The truth is, big companies and mainstream media have little incentive to promote a solution that empowers individuals to use less of their product. After all, every dollar you save on your electric bill is a dollar they don't collect. Think about it. Utility companies make their profits from high consumption, not from helping you cut costs. And while they'll happily sell you expensive, official, energy-saving gadgets or push you toward costly upgrades, a simple, low-cost fix like this doesn't fit their business model. There's no big profit margin, no recurring subscription, and no way for them to control or monetize it. That's why you won't see commercials for this hack or glossy magazine spreads about it. History is full of examples where practical people-powered solutions have been quietly sidelined or ignored because they threaten established interests. The $5 power hack is just the latest in a long line of hidden truths that only spread through word of mouth in grassroots communities. That's why it's so important to act now, before this knowledge gets buried or dismissed as just another internet rumor. Don't wait for permission or mainstream approval. The power to save is in your hands, and the time to act is now. Now that you've seen just how simple and effective the $5 power hack can be, the next step is in your hands. This isn't just about saving a few bucks on your next electric bill. It's about taking the first step toward real self-sufficiency and energy independence. With just a handful of parts and a little curiosity, you can make a real difference in your home and your wallet. Don't just take my word for it. Try building your own version of the hack and see what results you get. Every home is different, and your experience could help refine and improve the method for others. Share your build, your results, and any tweaks you make in the comments below or in your favorite DIY forums. The more we share, the more we all learn. If you're hungry for more, there's a whole world of DIY energy solutions out there waiting to be explored. Join online communities, subscribe to channels, and connect with others who are passionate about self-reliance and hidden technology. You'll find tips, upgrades, and even more hacks that can help you save money and live smarter. And don't forget, this is just the beginning. In future videos, we'll dive into other overlooked energy tricks, off-grid solutions, and suppressed technologies that can put power back in your hands. So stay tuned, stay curious, and keep building your own path to independence. You've just uncovered a $5 secret that most people will never hear about, unless you share it. Don't let this opportunity slip by while others keep paying more and wondering why their bills never go down. The DIY energy revolution is happening right now, and you have a front row seat. Imagine looking back a year from now, knowing you took action while everyone else waited for permission. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the next hidden hack or breakthrough. Drop a comment below with your questions, results, or even your own energy-saving tips. Your story could be the spark that helps someone else take control of their power. And don't forget to share this video with friends, family, or anyone who's tired of being at the mercy of rising energy costs. The more people who join this movement, the stronger we become. So take the leap, try the hack, and be part of a community that's rewriting the rules on energy and self-sufficiency. The future belongs to the curious. Don't miss out.